Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the BYU Cougars and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs get it going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And here comes L.J. Martin. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game-type numbers early this year. But, guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Cougars. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Running inside, it's Payne. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now how intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, BYU! Took it all the way back to the house. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's small. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. And here comes the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing... Makes the catch, and he's free. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He was... to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage at the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Payne. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. There's some room. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good.
Makes the grab in their space. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Payne. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's Payne. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Trying to run, it's Payne. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Slings it. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Phillips. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Martin. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quick strike complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give, it's Martin. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. That's caught. It's small. TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Punch it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage. A rather anticlimactic end to the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 16 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Takes a hit as he fires. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fights off a defender.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Payne. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Payne. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about these defensive ends nowadays? No matter what scheme they're in, they're so strong but so quick, so they can beat you with speed or they can go through you. Either way, it's a tough spot for that offensive tackle to be in, and you saw that right defensive end come off the end and make the sack.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He's going to take off. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got it in the middle. It's small. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. Smashes through the tackle. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. The play action fake. Nailed on the right sideline. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, this part of the field, once you start getting in the red zone and the field shrinks, you got more big bodies on the field. The running threat is real. Tight ends come on the field, and what happens? Run a little play action off of it, get it to the big fella. Nice plucking it out of the sky, getting the touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Dumps it to the back. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Shakes a man and he might take off. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Caught in the backfield. It's Phillips. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Martin. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the 2 backs stack up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's second and 9. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lions. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Makes the catch. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lions. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got him this time. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. Maybe a crease. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
It's on target and complete. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got some room headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Hard Rock! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, a last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It's really the most common type of upset we see